Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, Enhypen is back, and this is a song called Blessed Cursed. And I got a lot of questions because their whole concept is so magical and yet so mysterious.
That's interesting.
There's something so cool about their vampire teenage life situation that I am so down for.
All vampires are really wealthy. Something I've noticed. There's no broke vampires.
It's because the whole concept is that they've lived so long that they've gathered.
But maybe this is a play, apart from the universe, like mythical universe that they're part of. Maybe this is maybe just like fame and money and all that stuff is like a blessing.
But in their own great point.
I don't know. Let's really watch.
In their last music video, like it was all about coming out of that high school era.
Yeah.
You know,
so now
like
they're men.
Boyhood. They're becoming men.
Manhood.
Yeah.
That's right.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just really cool. I love their concept.
Goodbye, 1999.
1999. Okay, do you see? 2020. Goddamn, that's a jump.
2000. Oh, they're in the 2000 era.
Oh my god, yes!
Wlsk's
yes
favorite.
to this aesthetic! The break of the millennia was so iconic.
If you wanna watch, actually, if you wanna,
my whole style is based on that millennium. The break of the millennia.
If you wanna watch Wlsk rant about the 2000s and also experience more artists from Hype, look at last week's podcast, the Hype Special podcast, Feature Friday podcast.
Yes.
Where we checked out some of Enhypen's work.
Please do tune in. It was frigging fantastic.
But that's sick fashion. I mean, you can't deny that.
It's
got shoulder pads.
It's the sunglasses.
Go. Whoa, sick.
Although the fashion is very 2000s, the music is so in today.
That's fucking awesome. That shot, holy shit. That's so smart. Obviously, I mean, creatively, it's good.
Perfect,
like, it's not, great. Something that's never been done before, but that's just so cool. It looks fucking amazing.
Well, and it's like, it's for somebody who grew up in the 2000s, like me. Yeah, like somebody who grew up in the 2000s. It's like what your memory holds of the music videos that you grew up with.
Right.
But on 4K resolution. So it's like literally your best dreams come to life.
It's a vibe, man. I love it.
It is such a vibe.
Oh, it's fluffy as well.
I'm freaking out, bro. Ooh, alright, sir.
Holy shit, he's amazing. I like his sound. It's a gadget.
Oh my god, he slapped my face.
I like that. Whoa. Punk?
Maybe because that's the last thing they did, right? I love this.
No, it's still going. This is why I like Enhypen's B-sides, especially because they stay really consistent and congruent, and they it's like they sell you a dream.
Is this a comeback?
Yeah, it's an official comeback.
Yeah,
they've been teasing it all this time.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
I haven't watched any of the teasers, but I obviously saw them come in my timeline.
Okay, fair enough.
On your timeline, because Wlsk follows Hype. Like you subscribe to them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But they don't sell you a dream like in their B-sides, and I have sometimes an issue with that. Like, I love 40 seconds of the beginning of the song, and then those are the only 40 seconds. Maybe they bring it back after the climax as a callback to the intro. Not Enhypen, but all like other groups do that, and that pisses me off. But
I think it depends on the label too and how they
True.
produce stuff.
But with Enhypen's B-sides, that's never an issue. Some of obviously their title tracks they play to the allure also of the video, so they have to play to the
world building.
Of course, and world building also comes with auditory stimulation. But here, it truly feels like, obviously, it's part of this timeline that they're playing along to. But that's like a really strong music track.
It is such a fantastic production from a music standpoint that is congruent. It has really cool elements, callback elements to their previous tracks alone, and it just maintains a really cohesive sound that allows you to really engulf yourself in the visual aspect of it all, so it doesn't become a complement to the visuals, but it's like allowing you to soak it all in without being overwhelmed with the whole experience. But I just have to be completely honest though, the idea of having a boy group literally live up to the 2000s
so
boy group stereotype, it is so freaking wonderful. I love it.
You had NSYNC, you had obviously the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you had girl groups as well at that point, right? Like
TLC,
in the US. TLC.
you had,
you had
Destiny's
TLC,
Child.
Holy
you
shit.
had a bunch of stuff happening. A lot of groups were coming in and out.
It was funny back then.
You had the Spice Girls, bro.
Yeah, back then I would listen to more I like more girl group music from the 2000s than boy group music.
Oh,
I don't like I don't really like much of the Backstreet Boys music or NSYNC, but I love TLC.
Well, there you go.
Like genuinely,
but
bro.
they appeal to they both appeal to different audiences, right?
But you would think that I would love Backstreet Boys. They should
They're
be
the
like
boys.
my heroes.
Yeah. They're like the Ken.
Exactly,
Yeah,
the Kens.
the action
I couldn't give a
figures.
fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's because you were oversaturated with the fact that two girls were freaking girling about
They were
it.
obviously good artists, and I mean what they've
Yeah.
built after as well was very impressive.
Yeah, but you had my sister who was literally breaking into her teens. You had me who would do anything that my sister would do.
Yeah.
And so we were both like overload your system, I think.
But now I relate more to like a lot more male groups.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Those are some of the ones I listen to the most.
Enhypen's music overall, the whole journey since we discovered them, since
Joe.
debut, has been one of the most consistent groups. Musically and visually speaking, friggin' hell, I love them.
I'd say so. Of this generation that they're babies, basically. Yeah.
Yes, that's
very
another
impressive.
thing. That's another freaky thing. That some of them weren't even born then.
Oh yeah, they weren't alive.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, go on.
It's crazy. I love the choreo.
I love his AC/DC.
My God!
Shot.
Just the drip.
What a boss!
The water.
1, 2, 3.
I love his timbre of voice. Yes, sir. I walk like a lion. Oh my God, I love this.
Whoa!
What a scene.
Because they're kids, essentially.
I have to check their ages now. Oh, I love it. Oh
Insane.
my God, it's
One of them-
fantastic.
Definitely one of the best tracks of the year. I mean, Dark Moon, The Blood Altar.
Oh my God, crazy.
The fuck is that?
Man.
The Witcher Season 3. That's what it felt
Literally.
like.
Oh, wait, give me a second. I need to check out their ages.
Hype
now.
has started the year very strong. Woozy,
very
it's
freaking strong.
arguably will probably become one of the best solos of the year. Enhypen
Enhypen.
with this comeback, just the title track alone, we haven't seen the album.
Member age.
But they've taught it very well.
All right,
Very,
so
very well.
listen to this. Listen to this.
Can I guess?
Yes, okay.
It's between 17 to 21.
Actually, no. It's between 16 to 20.
Ooh, wow. That's a year.
Their oldest member, Song, is
20.
actually was born in 2001.
None of them were alive.
None of them were even freaking born
To
in the break of the
see
millennia.
what they are and what they were able to fucking match on.
It's madness. The majority of them are 19. 3 members are 19. Jay, Jake, and Park Sung-hoon.
They're still teenagers.
They're teenagers, and Nikki is a baby. He's
16.
16, bro.
Mental.
2005? He was born in 2005?
So he's like one of these new kids. Like he can probably hack into, like NASA.
The mainframe.
Yeah. I mean, like
And be real chill about it.
like he will understand. Like he probably he understands TikTok to a level that I can't.
He probably understands, their whole... I mean...
Like think about it. We understand Instagram to a level that our parents cannot.
That's right.
Right? And Facebook and social media and mail and emails and the online world, YouTube. We understand that to an extent that they can't.
Okay,
Maybe
yes.
you, I don't, but maybe you do.
Maybe you.
But I as well, I guess. And but these kids that were born in 2005, 6, 7, they will understand a phone, the concept of the phone and social media to an extent that is way beyond
We will
us.
never... Yeah, we would never.
And it begins with TikTok. Like that's the beginning of them understanding and being way ahead of us.
Begins with the fact that they were probably had a smartphone before they
had a pencil.
pen, or is the fact that they had a smartphone before they even hit puberty. Like that's nuts.
And these kids have to be special. A lot of people have to say maybe their attention span is shorter. Maybe they're a bit less.
You're talking about your generation as if you're not part of it.
Is that my generation? 2005.
Oh yes.
Really? I'm 7 years older than them.
Yes, but you're like the beginning of Gen Z.
Right.
You're literally the
Right.
break of the beginning of Gen Z.
I see. Well,
It ends in 2012. So
Okay.
everything between 1998
yeah.
to 2012 is Gen Z.
All right. Well, okay, my generation. I guess people say like our attention span is shorter and stuff, but I actually would argue that because they're so overstimulated since they're kids, especially these new ones, like later generation. What am I?
Z.
Z. That has to do some shit to their brain that they're basically becoming mega computers.
But they do though.
And then they can dance better than everyone because they've seen dance since they were 0, but thousands of videos.
Yeah, that's right.
Upon thousands.
I think that has a lot to do with their talent and like the exertion of
the new
it.
generation is scary as shit.
It's
Anyways,
so overstimulated. But this video, my God,
would have been a
it's
good video for the
literally-
podcast because lots of conversation here. But let us know what you guys thought about it. Certainly, I think one of the strongest comebacks to begin January. Again, it's going to be a very competitive year, it seems.
Oh, I would think so.
Let us know what you thought about it, and if we should check out the albums.
That's right. Let us know. Goodbye.